Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope that things are going well in your world. I do believe this will be my last Baldur's Gate draft that's going on the YouTube channel. We had some stuff to do this weekend, so I didn't play as much as I often do. But we're going to go out with a bang. This is a good one with a color combination that by the end of it turned out to be my favorite. There will probably be less videos this week because we're gearing up. Well, I mentioned I didn't get to play as much as I usually do, so there's that. But also we're kind of gearing up for Dominaria United. So be on the lookout for more of those next week. While you're waiting, this is a good time to go back and check out the Joy of Drafting series, or perhaps the Draft Hero series, or any of the other drafts on here that you might want a refresher on. Because they do bring these back in flashbacks periodically. So like even the Kaladesh drafts I did a while back might be interesting to watch. Either way, hope you enjoy this one, and we'll see you soon with Dominaria United stuff. Thank you for watching. Thank you for saying so, Richard. This seems pretty obviously Kalos Balor, which is totally not the same thing as a Balrog, if you were curious. The next best card here may be the Underseller Myconid, and then Venomous Containment. It's not a stellar pack minus the Balor, but fortunately for us, it has the Balor, so yoinks. That's almost we're playing red. Because this thing's pretty dumb. It's not good enough for me to be like, I'm gonna take a Warriors of Tiamat here. Trying to think if I want the Guardian or the Sewer Plague. To play red, you just need it not to be closed, more or less. Yes. Which I understand is slightly different than it being open. But I think I like the Sewer Plague. I do still think this is one of the better removal spells in the set, so I'm going to gobble that up. It'll be weird seeing things with Magic flavor instead of D&D flavor in the next set, but I am excited about Dominaria United and the eventual return of Pyrexians. I could see an argument for the containment here. I do think I'd instead rather stack up on red playables. So I'm tempted to take the Valor Singer, even though it's not amazing. It cuts red a little bit and lets me kind of stick into this Balor scenario. It also plays nicely with the Balor. Anything with 3 toughness does. So I think I'm going to take that over the containment, but another like solid white card or two might put me in there. Now there's the Guardian and a Deadly Dispute and a Warriors of Tiamat / improvised weaponry. So it's kind of like make your decision about which way you'd like to go. I think I'm going to go with the uncommon. If red-white's open, I'll play red-white. I don't much care for Charm Sleep. If we're into white, the Paladin's quite nice. I've never really loved this. And I don't think I can in good conscience take a Jaded Sellsword. So if white's going to be open, this is a pretty decent 2-drop. And there's the other option to just take the Charm Sleep, but I feel like I'm almost 1 pick behind everywhere. Okay, there's a Bonecaller Cleric. I realize that I like this card a lot more than other people, but that doesn't make it bad. This card's really good. So black-white, red-white, red-black on the table. I'm not really planning on 3 coloring, although we have certainly seen people doing 3-color decks. Yeah, Mardu isn't as fun here as it was in Ikoria, but man, those were the good old days. Prepping for G1? What's G1? They changed this? Yeah, they made it cheaper to activate. That's pretty cool. So this is a pretty decent card. I also quite like a Bag of Holding. I think I'm going to go with the bag. Oh, game 1. Okay. Unfortunately, it looks like blue-white is what's actually open. All right, we'll get on it now then. Because like they're really just kind of forcing this. I could also, I guess, try blue-red. But I think this is actually what I'm supposed to be doing. The prism could lead to a splashed card. But I think without something amazing, we're going to be in blue-white. It's just a little too open for me to get out of it. I think it's quite a fun format in Light, and I hope you've enjoyed it too. Iron Golem ain't bad, and you can play it anywhere, but there's still a significant possibility. Yeah, black is coming together now too. It's freaking weird, man. I think I'm just going to take the other Sewer Plague and still try to figure this out. Yeah, I had a good time before they changed it, and I've had a good time after they've changed it. I don't think I'm in a position to get into Teamer for Miriam, although she's quite good. This means if I just play black, I'll have good removal, and I can figure out what else we're doing. Like, sometimes it helps to look at this and say, okay, maybe red is going to be open this way. And we were playing red-black after all. Because this doesn't look too bad to me. That looks like a pretty reasonable start, don't you think? See, here's the problem. The Bonecaller Cleric's a better card, but I want Hobgoblins too because they trade for more stuff. But I'm addicted to value. Pay attention. If I lose because this isn't a 3-1, I deserve your criticism. But I'll just take infinite Sewer Plagues. I am the Sewer Plague. We need a few more creatures if we're going to do the Summon Undead thing. I'd say that and the Prism are kind of in my maybe pile right now. No, Hunting Party's really good if I can get a, like, group together. I've got to fill this earlier part of the curve. It seems a lot harder for me to do in best of 1 drafting than best of 3 because it seems like people really prioritize 2 and 3 drops. Which is fine, you just kind of have to learn to do that yourself. There's a lot of really solid cards here. I think I'm pretty happy to go with Callion, as I just need the 2-drop, basically. I have played Ambition's Cost, but I kind of don't need it in a deck with Bag of Holding. I do actually, like, if you're going to play a combat trick, this is not a bad one to play. I've been quite happy with that as a one-of. Alright, we get some vault progress. We could still, in theory, be black-white and splash Raphael, but I don't think I want to do that. I think if I can get to playables, the power level's too high here to let go. I've done that. I don't remember why, but there was a reason I was doing it. Oh, it's because I had Raphael in play. I had 2 Bonecallers and Raphael in play, and if I just sacked them, I was turning out tokens. It was great. Which do I want? I think I actually want the Valor Singer more. And then I try to grab a couple of 3/1s for this slot. And a Sepulchre Ghoul if I have to. Okay, it's open, and I'm going to have amazing removal. That's starting to move Armor of Shadows over to the side, too. Okie dokie, we're good. Neat. Grab a couple mediocre 3s and a 4 or 2, and we've got us a deck. I don't understand Sewer Plagues going all the way around the table, but I'm happy about it. I played a lot of black-red decks lately. Painting a Displacer Beast, eh? Interesting. I'll play that. Welcome to the team, buddy. Haven't been super impressed with the two-handed axe, but it's a maybe as well. So this is an interesting one with 3 cards that I'm interested in. Obviously Dragonfire is pretty good, the Prowler's good, and Ambergris is good. This ship is sailed. I think I like Ambergris. It's really fun interaction with the Bag of Holding. And it's a 3-drop, which we could use a few more of. But I wouldn't hate the Prowler or the Dragon's Fire. We certainly got room for those cards in this deck. But the more I've played with Ambergris, the happier I've been with it. So they're sworn to the Legion. And I think I'm passing it. Can we make a deck if we're playing black-white, splashing Raphael? Damn it, we kind of could, couldn't we? All right, let's consider this. I can't realistically splash this. One, two, three. So I need to find 4 white playables to do this. And or black playables. Because the deck would start to look more like this. Yeah, we could almost do this. Not exactly where I thought we were going. You like the red-black better? We've still got the option. It hasn't really cost me anything. It just feels like most of what I'm getting from the red is the Chaos Dude and Raphael. And the Sworn to the Legion is just obviously way better than Raphael. I'm a little short on creatures, which I don't love. So there's a world where I'm still playing the red-black. I'm going to have to play around with this a little more. Do I want 6 sewer plagues? Yes, I do. I mean, honestly, at this point, I can almost make the mana work to play most of this. Hey, what's up, Manalake? I gotta make some decisions. Like, I'm playing these cards. I think I end up going with the red because if I play the white, I don't quite have enough creatures to make me excited to play Sworn to the Legion. So I think it's close but clear that this is where I want to be. Which probably puts us somewhere pretty close to this. I don't have to play this Chain Devil. And I think I've got enough mana sinks that I can play 17 even though it's best of 1. I think this looks better than what I could put together with Sworn to the Legion. But it do be kind of close. We want to go a little heavier black, right? Because the deck's mostly black. Yeah. I can work with this. I can work with this. This deck has some potential. Be a dragon. That sounds like a good deck. I did complain that I never get to play with Sworn to the Legion. I know I've drafted a copy and I'm not playing it, so that's kind of on me. We've got a sewer plague in our opener. This should not surprise us. I don't think I care about the innkeeper. We can kill that. That seems fine. No, it's a 0-1 forever. Everything's plague prone around here. I don't think they can. What's the other side of this? Does it do anything? Draws you a creature? It's each upkeep. This is just kill target creature. It can't be reanimated. Card's quite good. I am not familiar with whatever that is, Mr. Lake. Okay. Okay. Why aren't there any unicorns? Now I need to know. Do I have to listen to the song? I shouldn't have attacked with that. Sorry, spacing out and thinking about pizza. I was supposed to hold that too to discard to this, but I think we've won. I'm gonna stop thinking about pizza and go get a slice. I'll be right back. Have sewer plague will travel. This helps too. Got plenty of these. We figured out who's getting the sewer plague. I might even need to cast another one on that. Yeah, this sucks. It's gotta die. It's gotta die now. If I don't kill it there, I'm taking another 6 damage off of it. 7. I'm gonna need this dead. So let's get it dead. I think they end up having to trade these. They think they don't need to trade these. Plan would be to just double block the thing if they attack with it. Can't really attack with Ambergris here. think I'm supposed to attack with the Blapper again. I don't care if they have the treasure tokens. Yeah, finally ready to trade. Hope they don't have an Earthquake Dragon. Because that would be awkward. Don't remember what the black one does. Okay. It's 4 lands we described to the bottom. That's kind of absurd. Let's scry some more to the bottom. Boop! No more lands for me. Don't need you either. Look at all this value. Can you believe it? Hey, what's up, Wallet? How you be? Thank you for the resub. Let us spam some cats for Wallet. I no longer want that. Pretty happy with that. They play it, they're presenting lethal, but they don't want to. Okay, they want to present lethal. Yeah, I need too many blockers. Makes sense to attack with him once we're getting the life link. Still gets a life link. Hello, Grixis. All right, so if I swing here and do 2 damage to their board, they have 2 blockers. They block my 2 biggest things, which are these 2. I gain a bunch of life. I'm going to have at least 1 chump blocker for next turn. I'd be gaining 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. But I can't really lethal them. So playing the Bone Caller pre-combat doesn't make a lot of sense. Unless I actually wanted the Bone Caller to be in play, which I did, but it is now too late for that. Then again, there's draws that could lead this to be better. In some circumstances. That would be one of them. So, I accidentally played perfectly. I mean, so is having 6 sewer plagues in your deck. Like, other than land, we're more likely to draw that than any other card just because we have infinity sewer plagues. All right. Go get him, little buddy. Is that worth killing? I think it probably is. Plague the Nurturer is something that is said often in Magic circles, and that's kind of what they're talking about. Then again, sometimes you have massive regrets. Does that mean I'm dead? Because it might. Because all of their creatures are now Necrotals. I suppose the good news is that my board kind of sucks. And they're playing a Robe of the Archmagi. So we've got that going for us. This is not going well. Not going well at all. Don't like it. What's up, Corny? How have you been? Life is good. The sad part is, like, now I'm incentivized to bottom that, looking for the removal spell for Lindsay. But I think just missing that land drop means we're dead. The fact that these cards don't really do anything unless I'm already ahead is not great. This card sucks, but if you can connect with it once, you probably win the game. Do they just not have any more dragons? No, of course they have more dragons. I wonder if you're not supposed to use removal on ramp creatures in formats that are this powerful. That doesn't functionally matter. Like, we're either killing Lindsay or we lose the game. Maybe they draw so many cards they mill out. Okay, we can get out of here. Should have used a removal spell on the Lindsay instead of the Scaly Boy, but there's really no way to know that. Didn't know they had two. Okay, we've got more sewer plagues this turn, so that gives us more options. That's what sewer plagues are for. It's particularly good against decks that are interested in reanimating things, because then you get a 0/0 to reanimate. Or a 1/1. Also acceptable. Yeah, all right, you got me. I want to have the sewer plague up. I might want to use one on their Skillport Merchant, I'm not sure. I think if we're winning this, it's because of the flyer. Could use a few more sewer plagues. Seriously, they're getting kind of yucky.
2 lands on the bottom from this dude. It's not too shabby. Okay. Today we learned what First Strike does. They did that because they're mad. And they had to if they wanted to kill it. But mostly because they're mad, I can tell. Bye-bye, dragon! Can sack that and draw 2 cards if we need to. That's pretty cool. Okay. I don't think I wanted to sit there doing graveyard things. I'll cycle that pretty happily. It's also acceptable. It means they're getting less activations off of this because they could spend their upkeep eating the rest of my graveyard. Not that it super matters. I don't think we have anything that cares. And I may pop that for a divination. I think a divination's worth more than a 1/1 death touch currently. That could change. So we've got how many lands on the bottom? Just 2. There. That's what we were looking for. I mean, sort of. I guess I should activate this now with the idea that if I hit a flyer, it'd be nice to have it in play. I still want to have 2 mana up for the merchant. Like the 3/1 just doesn't matter right now. I think I've drawn as many cards as they did. Because they milled 3 there. I probably do have to sewer plague the Null Hunting party. But not just yet. Yeah, I'll take another one, sure. They're like candy. It's a lot of sewer plagues. It doesn't matter that this has double team because, well, actually it does. They can cast it off the Myconoid. That's kind of cool. Uh-oh. Am I in danger? No, I'm not in danger. Oh shoot, I needed to attack with the Valor Singer too and I won. I didn't see it at the time, but it's okay. That's not a bad one, Richard. That's not fair. If I'd attacked with that, they could have blocked it with a merchant. I mean, I'd have 3 more life, but it ends up not mattering. They can't attack me or they're dead. Sure. Raphael's pretty good. I hear Sim Baby and Sim Wife giggling. That makes for a happy dad. What's a Mela? Oh, you explained it. An Indian street fair. Okay, cool. I imagine they had good food. Once I figured out I didn't like cilantro and could order Indian food without cilantro, it all tastes great. Prior to that, I thought it all tasted bad and couldn't figure out why. And it's because the cilantro's in everything. Have sewer play, goo, will traveloo. I mean, that just seems great. What's not to love? If they have 5 damage to target attacking creature, we may as well get a scry off of it. Which is why I played the creature pre-combat. Normally you wouldn't do that. Fine. What's a mata? Sorry, Orcish. Pretty good. I might be making a mistake with this line. But if they swing back, I could in theory kill them next turn. That's a good one, Orcish. I am going to remember that one. It's basically in every Indian dish. And I couldn't understand why I hated Indian food. And then I remember I also hated the rice at Chipotle. And eventually we began to put it all together. I guess making them chomp's pretty good. All right. That'll help. Boop. And these imps have been so good. Yeah, I'll take a merchant. Well, that's a shame. Also not sure why they didn't attack first, but that works. Why not draw cards? I did, we drew 4. Or but this guy, he doesn't do that. You have to have stuff to discard. I didn't. But the Skillport Merchant's functionally drawing us tons of cards with these treasures, which is what I wanted. Because I need something to deal with the flyer, and then we can probably play Magic. Let's give something -1/-1 until end of turn. This should draw us a Sewer Plague, right? No, but it draws us a Raphael. I'll take it. Oh, perfect. That's what I wanted to kill. That's what I was worried about. You gotta discard cards and then seek that many. Yeah. Yeah, it probably doesn't help that we have both in the same deck. On the play, I think we'd run out the Bone Caller early. Or we could do that. Might just be able to aggro this one out. 5 it turns a lot. Because they kind of need to just straight up kill her. Which they did. Well, we could get her back. It'll be great. I do have great respect for the looter. And I don't mind losing this when there's nothing to reanimate. These tools I've not been particularly impressed with. They do not continue to shrink while in the graveyard, no. They have to be in play for their abilities to do anything. Platinum Tier 1 Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what's up, Drake? How have you been, bud? I appreciate you consistently being part of the YouTube train, my friend. Shouldn't have played your land first. Get burned. Not quite burned, sadly. Lame. Yeah, the flyers might be the business. Because I think all I got left is to try and kill them. You got one too. That's not particularly fair. We could use our removal spell now, Dak. Good grief. I mean, yeah, I'll take the sewer plague, but it doesn't matter, we're dead. I guess Chaos Balor is winning the game either way. Bye-bye. See you later. Don't need this. All right, we tried one more. All right, we have some potential. To see if the Chaos Balor can save us here. About the same. I've played against mythic ranked people when I was in silver, like the matchmaking's atrocious. But it's just a slightly worse table for drafting and opponents who care a little more about winning. Well, I'd say it's a significantly worse table for drafting. But that's not like the end of the world. What's up, Ash? I think I like this line because I'm either gaining 4 life, which is a big deal, or if they have Gideon's Herpaderp, I'm getting a token out of it. I hope you're having fun, Ash. Still could have Gideon's Herpaderp, but it just means I'll kill him with the Baylor. Knowledge has a higher variance. I don't understand what that means. I think table knowledge has a higher variance in best of 1. You don't think that. It is proven. That one's just true. That is known to be true. I do get to keep him if I'm willing to use a plague on that, but I kind of feel like they got me and that's okay. And I'd rather try to recover with this. Like, that's one of the things they went through and checked with stats. And I've never had a problem with stats. I've had a problem with people bringing best of 1 stats into my chat when I'm playing best of 3, because they don't really have anything to do with each other. But it's the difference in drafting functionally with a bunch of people on Magic Online versus drafting at an F&M. It's just a different group. I don't play Standard and haven't played Standard in ages. I have no idea, Ashfinger. Chat may be able to help you. It looks like they have another one of these, which is concerning. But I can get out of it. We got any Standard players in chat? You got me. Not dealing with that. I don't think they can kill me without it. Yeah, there's a surprising amount of combos with the Bag of Holding. It's a great bag. I hope they're not baiting me because they have the removal spell, but I guess we'll find out. Looks like they're not. That's good. All right, let's do our Stream Raiders battle, and then I'm going to take a short break. Oh yeah, fair enough. Even if they kill it, they're still dead. Good call. One more match for all of the marbles. Everything's on the line. I think I was doing casting back in the day, Jank Shank, when Feather was attack. Because I remember I played Standard then. I think that was the last time I played Standard too. Because I didn't want to be doing the casting for fandom and not know what the hell I was talking about. I was like, if I'm going to cast this, I have to play it. Otherwise, I'll feel like an idiot when I'm like, hey, what does this card do? Fortunately, it was a pretty decent Standard. But I think that was the last time I really got into it. So where are all the rats? I think I chump that and get prepped for Raphael. That was earlier, Jank. That was in Twitch Rivals. Do you know who's the only person to top 4 both Twitch Rivals events for Magic? Give you a hint. They're more handsome than you might think. But that wasn't enough to get me invited to the limited one they did next because they thought I was a constructed player. It's not so much a dough. I thought it was kind of funny, personally. I don't know that I'd call this a good 2-for-1, but it is a 2-for-1. So we're going to do it. Yeah, and I got enough to do that I can afford to play this. That was a lot of fun. I tested with the team for that, and we all did well. 3 of them made it to the Mythic Invitational, believe it or not. This card's super easy to beat, so I think we've basically got this. Doesn't even matter that it's going to come back and die. This game's fun. I think we can call this one done. We gave it our all. Overall, not unhappy with that. Hit a couple bombs. Had a couple plays that were a little awkward. My head's not entirely in this. I'm pretty anxious today. But I'm not unhappy with 6 wins. That's pretty good. And a very big thank you to my patrons. Thank you, Punk, Joe, Jesse, Jacob, Scott, Basti, Rich, Brandon, Jazzy, Craig, and Geis. I appreciate y'all.